welcome to Preview Review. I am Matt Doolittle. I am giving you a sneak peek while we speak geek. Well, guys, this past weekend, we had to say goodbye to a classic attraction that's been around since 1991 and holds a special place in my heart. Oh, this one hurts. Muppet Vision 3D at Hollywood Studios is now defunct, unfortunately. On May 16th, 1991, the first anniversary of Jim Henson's death, the attraction opened. The final date was June 8th, 2025. This was actually the last production Jim Henson actually worked on before he died. The last park guest to actually enter the ride was Jim Henson's daughter, who we rarely see. Cool. She doesn't really like to make public appearances, but she was the last person to go in and see it. It actually closed right along with Pizza Rizzo's. It closed on the same day. Now it's getting replaced by a Monsters Inc. themed land, which a lot of us Disney nerds are like, okay, does Monsters Inc. really have the
cool ride though?
It looks like a cool ride, but does it have the staying power that the Muppets have? Now my wife and I actually got to go for one last time a couple days before. We went on the Wednesday before because we were not going to go to Influencer Hell on that Saturday when it actually closed. But it did look cool on the last day. People were singing as it closed. Everybody knows the great fountain that's out front. Now, not all is lost. The Muppets will be moving across the street, across the park to Hollywood Boulevard. They will be taking over for Aerosmith on the Rock and Roller Coaster at the end of 2026. So really sad. It was my favorite kind of air conditioning event to go into. The queue line was amazing of anything that they had there. It was really a fun pre-show, fun show, so it will be missed. But now they are talking about repurposing the entire area where the Rock and Roller Coaster is into a Muppets land, so there may be a new Muppets Theater being built soon, so I hope that's going to happen.
Let's hope so too. I mean, it's all iconic. We all know about Muppets, and so it comes with great stories and everything. And hey, how are you? Glad to be here. Tell me about how are a lot of the fans kind of reacting to this?
It's at Disney that you have to have upgrade, right? And, you know, Walt said back in the day that it will never be complete, it will never be done. So I think that fans are getting used to these changes coming along, but I think they're happening a little quick. Granted, this was from 1991, but the film still held up. But it's just sad to see it go because it's one of those things that us 40-year-olds grew up on. But kids now are like, and the Muppets are those things that try to sell me hotel bookings. I'm not really sure. So, and they tried to up the adultness of the Muppets on a show a couple years ago that didn't really work out. So I see why the progress needs to go, but I'm hoping they bring it back in a different form. But I'm glad they're keeping the Muppets within the park in some fashion.
Yeah, definitely.